that?
What's the sweet one?
Yo.
What's the deal? My man G moving a little slow today, man. He's supposed to be the one to open the show up and
Goddamn point, man.
He's supposed to be on this shit, but you know what I'm saying? He handling business right now.
To the right,
so
matter of fact, to the right podcast.
what up, though, man? It's another edition of the Checkup Boys. You know what I'm saying? Got my nigga Black Tone with me today.
Yo, what up, though?
Got GP in here.
What up, though?
He like Charlamagne, real late and shit.
Hey, my man, when y'all starting on time and shit, though? I'm just trying, like, what that nigga Charlamagne say? That nigga Charlamagne like, man, just when we starting on time.
Say, damn, it's 8 o'clock. Nigga, we ain't get 8 o'clock.
It's 8:06, my nigga. What, this is time
man.
we been starting at,
What's up, though, everybody? What up, world?
Somebody turn their phone down.
No, it's been a
my
minute. No, it's been a minute. He
Okay,
talking about
it's
somebody
me.
turn their phone down.
Not somebody, Tone. You know what I'm saying?
What's popping, man? The topic of this today is we're going into the grind mode. Like talking about the grinding days, the beginning days of grinding, and how we still grind in more of a successful type of way and getting our dreams out and, you know, all that type of shit. Talk to him, GP.
man, yeah, I mean, you know, I got nephew on the way in a minute, man. Supposed to be. I don't know what's gonna happen in a second though, but
Yeah.
grind that was his dream. You know what I'm saying? So, and like it's like an inspiration though for everybody. To, you know what I'm saying? Like we all grinded from where we came from our environment
For sure.
to be where we are. I don't think.
Oh, shit.
I don't think none of them. I ain't trying to be funny. I don't think none of my niggas have really. We ain't reached our pinnacle of where we can go yet. But
No
I mean,
doubt.
but we are. We further removed from where we came from. I'll put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I know that. Like I'm in a better place than I used to be.
Hey, no doubt about that though. You know what I'm saying?
I still, listen, it's funny, it's off topic, we're on topic. Listen, I bought some, I went grocery shopping, I bought cereal for the kids, and I bought a box of Crispix. And they was like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, this is my favorite cereal coming up.
I could
So
never stand
everybody
that
been
shit.
judging me.
My
Nigga,
nigga-
all you gotta do is add some sugar to that shit,
No,
nigga.
my nigga.
Hell no.
Now I fuck with Crispix, nigga.
We more successful than Crispix though.
Listen,
Yeah.
success has nothing to do with taste buds, my nigga.
You right.
Y'all niggas eat shrimp, that's a bottom feeder,
Hey man, stop
nigga.
clapping for that nigga,
Hey,
man.
Y'all
listen,
niggas eat shrimp.
Hey,
Y'all
listen.
niggas eat cheap ass bottom feeder ass shrimp
Hey, me
and
try.
think y'all eating
Hey,
jelly
Remember
crabs.
that the nigga almost
I'd rather eat some pussy than eat some
Yeah.
shrimp.
The nigga wanted to kick us out his ride one day because we had some shrimp
Yeah,
in that
that shit.
bitch.
Okay, so look.
I'm
Not the only reason that I'd rather eat pussy is shrimp. Cause
Whoa, wait a minute.
damn. Why you go there? Like you just
I was just
went-
toxic right there.
That's just grind. You just grind it up on pussy just that
I
quick.
grind,
That was
nigga. I'm a hustler.
crazy.
I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
but you know,
I don't eat no
I mean,
pussy
it
with
ain't,
shrimp.
it
I'm
ain't,
allergic though.
it ain't like King Vitamins or no shit. But I just
No,
ain't
it
never
ain't.
like Crispix or Captain Crunch, none of that shit.
I ain't with Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Corey said he ain't fuck with corn pops, nigga. That was the
But
shit.
see,
Oh, yeah, I
some
can fuck corn pops
some
up,
niggas
nigga.
ain't never
What?
been really poor. So
Corey
some
had-
motherfuckers
we had
probably
Corey like us.
like some motherfuckers just really, hey, they eat cereal that's cold
That
and you
nigga
can heat it
said-
up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He eat cereal up.
Yeah, it was it was the grape nut, some bullshit, nigga.
Yeah, nigga did say he
I
heat that
went
grape
somewhere,
nuts up,
dog. I
yeah.
had seen you could eat it cold and heat the shit up or some shit.
God damn, they go.
Yeah, that's
never
what I'm
had no
saying.
grape
Like,
nuts anyway, though.
I thought I hit the big time being there and seeing some shit like that.
Don't judge me, family. If y'all see me leaning back, I'm just trying
Hey,
to
but
take
listen,
it all in.
But hey, as we talk about our struggle from back in the day to being successful now, I've never had spam, nigga. I've never in my life ate.
Oh,
Nigga, I had
cracked a can.
spam.
I never even cracked a can of spam before.
nigga.
I mean, that's what's up. But I had spam.
remember
for real. I can't even lie to you.
Remember when I
Like,
went to see Dean and them, and I was down there.
Yeah.
Nigga, we eating breakfast and shit. I'm like, damn, what's that? It look good. I'm like, what's this? They like, it's turkey spam. I'm like, what? She like trash.
you
I
up.
said no.
But
Fucked
listen,
you right on
no.
up. Fucked you right
No,
on
the
up.
nigga ain't fuck me. But I knew it was something different when I been into one and it was over. But then like they so cold. They eat certain fruits that's not even from the United States. Like they eat shit that I've never had before. And they got one fruit, it looked like the size of a big ass grape. But it got a seed inside, but I forget the fucking name. I'm gonna get the names of these fruits next time. It was good, but it just ain't my cup of tea.
hey, my man, don't come here telling stories you don't know the full
Story.
Hey, but no, listen. But look,
I love
look,
spam.
What made me say
Well, not
though,
no more. I don't really eat
the
potted meat no
nigga,
more.
they got spam commercials now. The one little bitch made that shit look good as fuck. She done cut the spam
Yeah.
up, made some vegetables in that
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, damn.
But they
Will
can't
you
never
see-
they can't never make it like a hood nigga, like, cause it gotta be a little burnt, it gotta be cut right, it gotta be just right. And then you cut like 4 pieces, right? And you kind of layer them
And that's how
shits
you
on
make
the
your
bread.
sandwich?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I've
And you just-
never
you know what I'm saying?
burnt- I've
It
never
gotta be
fried
Miracle
bologna.
Whip. You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
what? Are you crazy?
You never had fried bologna.
I don't eat fried bologna. I've never,
I mean, I don't eat it now. You know
I've
what I'm
never,
saying?
I've
But
never ate pork and beans.
What?
No.
With hot dogs cut up in that shit before?
Boy.
Nigga,
That's a
I
whole
frowned
meal.
upon
Nigga, I
that
remember,
shit,
nigga, a
even
whole
in Brooklyn.
day, nigga,
I had
everything
rats and
had
roaches
pork and
in the
beans
house, so I
with
ain't
it.
do it. I eat the shit out some egg sandwiches though.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking egg sandwiches.
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
nigga, I ain't do that.
I've been picky for a long time.
Yeah.
Pork and beans.
I once was
Nigga,
picky.
hell no.
I was picky as a motherfucker,
Oh,
but
shit,
I ain't
my
have
bad,
a
man. I keep
motherfucking
moving.
choice. Like I used to go to my granny house and you gotta eat that shit. Like whatever
But
it
nigga,
is. Like
I don't
I've
eat,
shit.
never-
listen, bro, I don't eat
Whatever.
tuna fish to this day because I ate
I
that shit so
fuck
much as a
with tuna
kid,
fish.
nigga.
Yeah, I
I
still
couldn't
like
tell
tuna
my mom I didn't want to eat that shit no more.
You need to eat it. It's healthy, you fat
Tuna
fuck.
fish,
As I got
applesauce,
older,
all that shit.
The grind was
I
over.
can't fuck
You
with
start
applesauce.
back
No,
up that
applesauce.
shit.
Listen, I had this medicine. They used to put these little white pills, the balls, break that
For
shit up
real?
and put my medicine in my applesauce. That
Bro,
shit
are
threw
you
me
serious?
off.
That's
I
the
swear
shit
to
that
God.
used to happen to this nigga.
Bro, listen.
They used to
If-
do him like that. That's
if
why
they
you don't like
give me-
applesauce.
If they give me, if I take a spoonful of applesauce right now and throw up all in this room.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna give you a spoonful of applesauce.
Listen, my white pills, the little capsules that they did was for asthma.
Did that for my asthma.
Nigga, that
I
was
swear
the
to God.
nastiest shit in the world.
They
Rest
just
in
break
peace
that
to my
capsule.
auntie, real mama. Cutting to my mama like, why don't y'all see if he can swallow the whole pill? When she did, nigga, they gave me, nigga, she said, put some juice in your mouth and then drop the pill in your mouth. I swallowed it, nigga. I swear I ran and hugged her, nigga. The old dude
I
used to put
hated
in my
applesauce 'cause of
oatmeal,
that
nigga. I threw up in my
I don't eat
whole
oatmeal
plate,
right
nigga,
now
before.
'cause it-
I couldn't eat that shit. I could say I tried to eat oatmeal. Oatmeal could do. I can't even drink my apple juice right now. I'm throwing up.
Tuna
Man.
fish, oatmeal, applesauce, nigga. I'm a grown ass man. I can't eat that shit, bro.
I'm
They
eating,
torture me.
I'm
they
eating
fuck me up.
oatmeal.
Off that asthma
To
medicine.
this
I
day.
swear.
Oatmeal, I can eat it.
Apple juice, I probably ain't had none in a minute.
I love
You know what
apple
I'm
juice.
saying? But
Like apple juice?
like
Applesauce.
No,
I drink some apple juice.
Listen,
Apple juice.
My
The shit.
apple juice tastes exactly like applesauce. Everfresh apple juice don't. Kroger, Walmart brand apple juice don't. Kroger,
You
I
gotta
know.
try them all.
yeah, he's the
my
fucking
kid,
he's gonna
listen, I
dissect
know the
apple juice.
specific apple juices to drink, dog, so it won't fuck me up.
What about the school apple juice?
The coldest in the world. That shit, when that shit be cold, you crack that little carton open. Listen. God damn it,
For real.
that's the number one seller,
For
goddamn it.
real, hell yeah.
They
I
need to
don't
put
know.
that on Tubi.
I don't know where the fuck they was getting that shit
See,
from.
like, put that on
He
Tubi.
said,
Put
no,
that
that
on
on
Tubi.
Tubi.
And me
It's
too.
just- Dog,
My brother was talking about me, but I want to act. That's part of my grind. That's one of my things that I want to do. I want to act, and you know what I'm saying. I do want to do
Dog,
that.
it's just apple juice, though, nigga. My one homegirl put me up on this shit. It's called Martinelli's or something like that. It come in like a little ass bottle about this big.
It ain't like the bottle that be on Martin in them. is
The
it?
same apple juice Martin used to
It's
drink.
from Kroger. They
Yeah.
sell that at Kroger.
They sell that at Walmart too.
Damn, these niggas.
And that apple juice is
see
all cold.
the grind they go on with these niggas all in Walmart
Grind.
and shit looking for they motherfucker.
Hey, look.
Hey, G.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, yeah, go ahead with the
What
bottle on
TV
the
show?
screen.
Cause
Oh
listen,
shit!
Yeah, promote that.
What TV show? That's nephew right there.
Yeah, that's his ass right there.
Hand me the Red Bull.
Dog.
That nigga late as hell to the show.
I know y'all. Hey, hold on, man. First off, man, before we get into all this, man, we on YouTube now, man. So like, subscribe,
Like,
share,
subscribe.
all
Like,
that.
share, subscribe.
I've been drinking already, so you can hear it. Out
That
there,
nigga put the.
I did was about to say shish kebab. Nigga was talking about grinding, and when we done came to, I started thinking about steak and shrimp shish kebab. But yeah, man, just like, share, and subscribe to us, man. That way y'all can get the alerts and it help us out with everything we moving through, and then help y'all get straight to us and
Man, just some
what
young
we getting
fellas.
to.
We trying to make it, man. You know, help us make it, man.
You know,
Cause he clowning me and my man because we wanted to be in movies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
but you know what? I wanted to know how
That wasn't
serious
him?
y'all
That
niggas
wasn't him?
was. This is what I wanted to always
What do you
know.
mean, in the powder room?
I always tell these niggas,
Man, look at this
whatever
nigga.
the fuck
That-
you want to
Hey,
do,
light skin
I
niggas
want to
always
make
say
sure
late,
that y'all
nigga.
for real with it. That's the only
Means
thing.
you gonna go down
What up,
there.
bro? You
Hey,
good?
you not here now.
I just wanted to make sure they dreams is for real.
He
So
smell good.
I
He
ain't
smell
clowning
good
them.
now.
I ain't clowning them. I just want to make sure that they for real really want to be actors. So I
No, for
can
real,
start sending they audition tapes out and shit. So you know what I'm saying? So,
'Cause look, I'll be honest. I'll be honest before we get into some serious shit. If ever I had to make it or I made it, this would definitely be my manager. Your manager and your people like that have to be the most people you trust.
for real.
I trust that he's gonna
real.
be a whole asshole and say whatever the fuck he gotta say to me,
For real.
whether I need to hear it or not.
Right.
We need that nigga to be our Rich Paul.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know who that is. Y'all didn't win too.
See,
How
look
the
at
fuck
this
y'all go
nigga,
left on me?
man.
Who the
How
fuck
you
is
don't
Rich
know
Paul?
Rich Paul?
Who
man?
is he?
LeBron,
LeBron
agent.
Nigga, I don't know them niggas.
The nigga, they grew up together. He one of the biggest agents. Maverick running the film and all that type
Y'all
of shit.
know I don't give a
LeBron
fuck
just
about.
hoop.
Hey, look.
Okay.
Rich
Hey,
Paul don't hoop.
Hey, hold on,
All right,
hold on.
let's
Hold on.
introduce now.
Real car.
Fuck
Real
yeah.
talk. Pause for that. I gotta introduce my late ass nephew to the motherfucking show, man.
Because he was still grinding. That's what it was. He was
Last time I
still
saw that
grinding.
motherfucker, last time I saw that motherfucker, he fucked me up on the 4-5-6 table too, little bastard.
He's still grinding,
All love,
man. He was grinding, man. He can't be on time all the time. When he
Hey,
grinding.
so listen, Neff. Our topic tonight, dog. Our topic is inspired by you, man. Our topic is grind. Everybody's grind from where we came from. Like I said at the beginning of the show, like no shade to nobody, but I feel like all my niggas that I fuck with, we haven't reached our pinnacle of where we supposed to be, but we better than we was yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Put
Yes,
that bottle
sir.
on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Put the bottle on the floor.
Yeah.
They ain't paying us yet.
They ain't getting
They ain't paying us yet. We ain't paying us for that.
Now, being that they done saw that, they can hit us up and say, "Hey, that's what y'all drink." We said a couple cases, y'all drink on us, but until then, won't see it no more.
So
Hey,
ain't no
so-
free advertisement, huh?
For
Nah.
sure.
Alright.
So, Neff, introduce yourself, man.
Oh yes, sir. Eddie Kidd. I'm the owner, the founder of Grind, man. Our goal is to inspire, to motivate, to push people to chase your dreams, man. Like you said, you haven't reached your pinnacle, but hey, we still climbing every day. We working towards that end goal. That's what
right.
it's about, man. Obstacles gonna get thrown our way. Is how you overcome, how you endure.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's what I'm here for, man. That's my purpose, to use my struggle to motivate the youth, motivate anybody that's chasing after a dream, man.
For real.
I want to show them that it's possible, bro.
I need
Whatever you
that
put
shirt
your-
by the way that you got.
So how they
I got you.
That
how
chase
they
your dreams.
be able to get in contact with you? You know what I'm saying? Give them everything,
Facebook's
man. Let them know how to get up with you and get at you about your gear.
For sure. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we are Grind Clothing. We just opened our first brick and mortar store downtown Detroit. That's at 1805 Franklin Street.
Yes, sir.
That's dope. That was dope because you in like the boardwalk or park place of the city. You know what I'm saying?
Good
So
property.
that's
Good
dope, and it's a new property. Like all that shit, beautiful.
But listen, real talk. You know, we real big on giving people their flowers while they still here. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like Neff had a vision. It was a vision that he had, and his grand opening, dog. He had Mayor Mike Duggan at his grand opening. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
big.
Like the city came out and really supported. You know what I'm saying? Grind. He had a billboard out here, everything. Like I seen this kid grow up, man. We came from Highland Park, bro. We came from humble beginnings.
For sure.
I ain't gonna say we came from nothing, but we came from humble beginnings.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
got a lot of singing in y'all city, so
Hey, listen, and we came from a church background, so it was a lot of more
God
singing.
damn it.
You know what I'm saying? In our way. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we came from. We came up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
that's
watched this
what's
kid grow up in sports. You know what I'm saying? I watched him grow up in the church. I watched him become from a knucklehead. I hear he had his own bumps in the road. I ain't gonna say he made mistakes, but he had his own bumps in the road.
Oh, yeah.
But I watched him come from all that to become a husband, to become a father, a business owner.
That's big, baby. That's
Yeah,
big.
Man, I want to do everything that they try to put say we can't do, man. You know, I don't.
push the envelope.
You know.
I got a question for you now. What do you feel is your biggest accomplishment thus far with the grind? Like what's your biggest when you look at yourself in the mirror like, nigga, you did it. I know you got the building, you got this, but is there anything that you thought that you couldn't do that you did, or something that you shocked yourself like, damn, I did this?
Man, to hear how people view me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
My father always taught me though, don't let people put you on a pedestal too high or too low. But just to hear people sometimes like, man, you doing this, to hear how people look at me and feel motivated by my story and this brand is what it's all about to me. I done work with plenty of athletes, celebrities, but the purpose of this, like I said, is to motivate, to inspire. So to get that feedback, like, bro, you doing this for me, you know what I'm saying? You helping the community out in this way is like, that's what it's about,
Yeah.
And
true.
talking to you, I just want you, if you're a man, shoot your age out, because we calling you Neff on this panel, so that means you're younger than us, but just let the people know how age don't matter, and the mentality is everything that push people forward and make shit happen.
Or how fucking old we is too. Just like,
Y'all ain't old,
some
man.
old ass niggas in this bitch. These dinosaurs, like, right?
I'm 27, man. I started my brand when I was 18.
That's what's up.
Yep, so I've been at this for a while. People see what's going on now, but this ain't happening overnight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, so look,
Nobody ever see that.
expanding on that though. You say you started when you was 18.
Yeah.
What was the first? When was the first moment that Grind was born in your mind?
Well, so give you my backstory. I was a college student athlete. I played football at Notre Dame College. My mother, she was sick. She was hospitalized with pancreatitis and congestive heart failure. So I moved back home. I called myself taking a break from school to help out with the fam. It was just my mom and my pops. You feel me? But I see my pops struggling to keep it together. He had never admitted that's just how
Right.
how he cut. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying. So I see that. So I'm like, man, I gotta do something. Let me just take a break for about a semester. Come back, help out. You know what I'm saying? So we sleeping at the hospital. I see my dad. He sleeping in like a chair like this. You feel what I'm saying? He getting up 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. You know what I'm saying? At the plant, 15 hours, get off, do something else. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep things going. I'm like, dang, you feel me? Like that's a
a lot.
grind,
Yeah.
And I'm so blessed to have a father, man. You know what I'm saying? To see that. So that was an example that poured something into me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I gotta be something great. My old dude doing all this. So what I did, I still, like I said, I was a student athlete, so I still got a big social media presence at this point. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I still want to go back and play football. Like I said, it was just supposed to be a break. So I took a white T-shirt. I wrote grind with a Sharpie on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the gym. I'm still working out. I'm saying grind. Just a little funny catchphrase.
Right.
But it was really me describing my lifestyle. Like, bro, I'm grinding because not only am my pops working, I got 2 or 3 jobs right now, and still, you know what I'm saying, still trying to make ends meet. You feel me? So I'm saying that different athletes, my friends get to saying that. I'm cool with all these, you know, top tier athletes. So this little funny catchphrase began to move a little bit. So I made a T-shirt, man. It had a sleepwalk on there, but what it really was me describing my pops. Like, I see him still grinding, even though dog is exhausted. You feel me? And it like I said, it did something to my spirit, man. And we just put out that one shirt, and it just began to expand as a brand. But I wanted to use my struggle, my testimony. Like, I just want to prove to anybody, like, bro, no matter what you're going through, you could do this.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So that's how we got started.
Shit, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, man, that goes to all the young guys out here that watch it. Anybody, man, you should definitely be inspired by that. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk.
Yeah.
And that's coming from a good place. And I respect that, man, on all levels, man. And grind, you know what I'm saying? And we named that the topic of this show, so
100.
This is all the way up.
And not to mention, y'all heard him say his age. We've been in the basement, 10, 15, 20 people gambling, and we're all drinking, and he be the one level here, like, man, y'all arguing over nothing. Like, what is it for? I have to say that because that's dope. Because you could have just said, like, nigga, fuck this, fuck niggas. He like, dog, listen, y'all chill out. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was a sad to pick because it's all family in this basement, but the fact that he did that, I noticed it. And this nigga fucked me up that day. I ain't gonna lie. I say this motherfucker. The nigga stopped my bank about 3 times and fucked me up. We shoot 4, 5, 6. I say this little motherfucker. Look, I'm jugging this whole day. Listen, me personally, I was jugging. The nigga fucked me up about 2, 3 times, stopped my bank, and I was mad. But you can't do nothing but respect it, dog. I got, like we say, we giving flowers while niggas lie. That was dope of you, dog. For you to say the age that you are and to not just take off, because the mentality now is, I'm taking off. A nigga ain't saying what I want to hear. I'm taking off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I watched you like, dog, this, that, and third. Like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we always blowed. It was bro birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just real. Like, it wasn't, like I said, I can't keep saying. It was kid birthday. Like I said, it wasn't nothing major, but just to see him mediate some shit, like, he has something in him, and the leader qualities, they come out even when he drinking. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying. I'm saying that to say that, and that's dope as fuck.
Yes, sir.
And that nigga got a building on Boardwalker Park Place. Y'all play Monopoly before. Whichever one y'all want to play. Ain't none of us never won that game in McDonald's, but that nigga won that game in real estate.
McDonald's?
Huh?
Nigga, I won a game at McDonald's.
You won Boardwalker Park Place? That's $1 million.
I won a fucking French fry.
Bitch, you ain't win.
And I won a hash brown.
Bitch, you ain't win Boardwalker Park Place. That's $1 million.
No, the
Boardwalker Park Place is $1 million,
is
right?
I won.
I'll never forget because we've been chasing that for years.
Nigga, I won.
Nigga, I won a hash brown.
Nigga, all right then. Speak on it.
So you won that.
You gonna get mad because you won a hash brown, nigga. I won. I was the first one to say it.
We talk about this man. We talk about this man living. This man building. Maybe 4 or 5 minutes away from Daysays, maybe 2, 3 minutes away from East Franklin. You know what I'm saying? He's right there in the middle, in the heart.
Franklin.
Yeah, that's some
How do you
that's some boss shit, for real.
God damn it.
Man.
27, 20
young black men, man.
27, yeah.
Gotta love it.
But I ain't gonna lie. Watching him from birth grow up, we always knew like Lil Ed was destined for greatness, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he was that one in the family that we just held up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Ed is that one kid. Like all the kids that came up under us, you know what I'm saying? We looked at them, we were like, okay, they the future, but we knew it was some knuckleheads going around. Right. This little nigga right here, though, he was the one, though. We knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, sir.
He the one at when you the young uncle, but you got a new whip or something like, you be like, I give Lil Ed my whip. I ain't gonna give dog my whip. No. Like, cause he gonna go do what he said he gonna go do.
So G, he kind of responsible, like what I was telling Madison today.
Yeah, like
exactly.
That. Listen,
Hey, so what I want to know though,
my last truck, when I first got, I don't even think I had 100 miles on the truck. He say, I want to go to the movies. I say, man, bro, bye. I'll see you later. Just go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
He calling. I'm here. I said, bro, you don't gotta keep calling me that. Where you at?
right. Oh yeah, that's the
I see you when I see
responsibility
you.
right there.
You see what I'm saying?
That's real.
So when did you when you went to Notre Dame, man? You was playing football?
Yeah, playing football.
Yeah.
Okay, what position you was playing out there?
I played defensive back, corner.
Corner.
Okay, that's my
man.
position. Too,
Yeah,
man.
hey,
That's my position,
that's the
man.
best position on the field.
I was
No, for real.
I
Like, I
played at Michigan State.
No, for real. No,
Boy,
for real.
shut up.
I
Yeah,
played
for
at
real.
Michigan
For
State.
real, Miles.
You played up there. You might have played
I
in
was
Michigan.
the ass back.
Like, for sure.
They told me get my ass back.
I was an athletic kid. Yeah. But shit, playing corner at a school like Notre Dame, that's D1. That's big D1. Like that's
They got a movie
you could
based
be
on
the
Notre Dame.
fucking, yeah, it's called The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No, not that one. Rudy, nigga.
Rudy. But you know, dog
Yeah,
he
what's up?
came from Brother Rice though. He was a starting corner at Brother Rice, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that was a prestigious high school
Man.
for football.
I'm gonna
Like,
say
for
that
real.
right now because
Yeah, real
did
talk.
the brother make rice?
Here
you go.
Yeah, Uncle B. Uncle B. Right.
I know, but that Brother Rice though, that's actually what made me want to become a business owner one day. I never knew that it'd be what I'm doing now, but man, I'm at school with these different.
That's what I wanted
race.
to touch on. Like before you get started, I want to touch on like from where we came from to going out there to school with them. You know what I'm saying? You were sons of millionaires out there at school like that. Like how was the difference for you going to school with them? What did it push you to want to be, or what did you want to see different in your life after experiencing that difference?
Man, it made me want to do more. You know what I'm saying? I seen, like you said, generational wealth. Like I seen the real definition of generational wealth. Like these guys are leaving school to walk into a business that's already inherited to them. You feel what I'm saying? They got $1 million. I'm like, man, I want to do that for my family one day. You feel me?
Right.
And I appreciated the sacrifice that my parents did to even put me in that environment. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew, like, if I just see this, boy gonna catch on. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just me. You feel what I'm saying? If I see something, I surround myself with people that's better than me because it's just gonna strive and push me to do. I hate being out work. You feel me?
Right.
I hate it. You feel me? And if you put me around 5 millionaires, I'm gonna become to 6. It may take me however long it's gonna take me, but I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So that put something in me, man. That I'm like, man, I want to do something different. I can't just go, graduate, get a regular job, and just. I hate being regular too. That's another thing. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. You feel me? That because y'all, like you said, you always held me up to a different pedestal. You feel me? And I embrace that. Like, man, my people support me, bro. You feel
Do
me?
you feel that pressure like when you young, right? So do you feel it? But like GP was saying, like we knew early that you was the one that was gonna get off into doing something. Do you feel that type of pressure when you that young also?
Well, what I learned to do, man, throughout life is turn negatives into positives. So I know that pressure make diamonds, and I also look at pressure as a privilege. Everybody don't, get the privilege of having pressure on them. You feel what I'm saying? Of being held to a certain standard. You feel me? It's just like, we knew he was gonna mess up.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like a privilege to have pressure. You feel me? So I don't take it as a negative. It's just like, let's get it. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what's up.
And we see you getting it because I see that Cuban over there. I see the stick.
Hey man, my wife blessed me with this one, man. She,
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's real though.
So look, let me ask you this then, because I mean I know it, but I wanted the people to understand it though. Like the people that you surround yourself with, like your closest friends that, you know what I'm saying, that endured with you from the beginning, and you know what I'm saying, they're still with you to this day, that they came along on the journey with you. Like, How did you go about the process of picking who was supposed to be on this journey with you and who wasn't supposed to be on this journey with you?
Man, my pops always told me this, but I didn't understand it until I got older. He said in life you only got 3 to 5 true friends. So growing up, I had a lot of people I thought was friends to come to find out they only associates. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I really didn't even have to pick and choose. People just be getting to weed themselves out. If you're not elevating with me,
That's
you
right.
know, because I don't associate myself on a daily basis with people that's not productive, that's not, you know what I'm saying, got the same mindset as me. You feel me?
Right.
Like I said, I try to surround myself with people that's better than me, you know what I'm saying, that's going to continue to push me and progress me forward. But people begin to weed themselves out, man. You feel me? I just do me, you feel me, and stay focused on the purpose that's over my life, bro. That's all I can do. You know, I done had friends, family talk about, you know, what I'm not doing. You hear a bunch of chit chat, but
Yeah.
the goal is for me to stay disciplined, stay focused, and you know, I embrace the love. I don't worry about everything else.
I got a question. So this is a question that I like to ask a lot of people just to know. Do you feel that in order to be a great leader, you have to be a great follower, or do you feel like everyone is born a leader? Because, I mean, we all have some teachers and following. So, I mean, it's perception is everything. So what's your perception on that question?
I don't think we could identify one great leader without showing them being a follower at one point in time.
Exactly.
In life.
People forget, you know,
Real shit. That's real shit.
That's
Jesus
real.
even fulfilled his call as a servant, man. I love serving people. You feel me? So we done opened up another business, transportation, non-emergency medical transportation.
Yeah, I want to get into that too.
And my point of doing that,
Dope.
you know, was to serve the people, bro. Like, people they reach a certain point and get the big head. You can't tell them nothing. But, man, if I can't serve, what am I doing? You feel what I'm saying? Like, my purpose is to serve. So, to answer your question, I feel like you got to be a great follower to something or somebody
To know how to lead.
to know how to lead.
God damn it.
All right, man. Hey, if y'all want to call in, it's 313-855-5737. Call in, chop it up with us. You know we can, you know what I'm saying? That's all the time, man, to all our people, man. And we got my dog in here, and he spends a real game, man, for the young dudes that's out here just thinking PPP and SBA is the way out.
And shoot them up, bang, bang. 'Cause you ain't hear him mention one time, like, nigga, I shoot some shit.
I don't even think he cussed yet.
Dog.
Like I think I need to cuss for him. Like, what the fuck is going on?
no,
But the
listen.
nigga is vicious on the dice table.
Hey, so look, hey, look, hey, I'm gonna ask you a question on air. Like,
The bottle.
what's over here? Like, how transparent do you want to be on this episode?
However, I'm very
So-
transparent.
Like, what was that, about 2 years ago when you put out that the little documentary?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, can you speak on, like, what was your, you gonna know what I'm talking about when I ask this question. Can you speak on, like, what was your lowest point that you had got to in your journey to where you are today?
Man, catching that case.
Yeah, okay.
Catching that case was my lowest point because, like I said, my parents' struggle was the reason, you know, the brand even got started. And they sacrificed it, like I say, even put me in these situations, in these environments to get where I am today. So when I did that, I just seen the disappointment, like, dang, I done let my people down. You know, outside of my parents, it was my extended family. You know, it's like, dang, I done let them down. You feel me? And that was just another, like I said, bro, I embraced the negative and just turned it into a positive. So I caught a felony charge, but I never labeled myself as a felon, bro. Like, every job I went to, you would never know just talking to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I had trouble when it came to, like, my record and stuff like that, but just speaking to me, like, you good. You feel what I'm saying? But it was also a turning point in my life. Like, it turned me up, man. Like, I turned away from everything that was hindering me from my purpose. You feel what I'm saying? And that came along with hanging with the wrong people. You feel me? So when you ask, like, how did I figure my circle out, it was stuff like that. You feel me? My group of friends now not even going to put me in situations to do anything that hinder, you know what I'm saying, what I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, I by the grace of God, man, my record clean to this day, man.
That's what's up.
Did what I had to do. And like I said, I use my struggle as my testimony. I ain't hide nothing.
That's another thing I want to touch on too. Like, with you being 27, like your relationship with God and your spirituality is at a level that you wouldn't really see in too many young people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, from that day that you felt them handcuffs and you sat in the back of that police car, to the day that you sitting, not even here, but the day you sitting inside your own store, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's only by the grace of God. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So, your emotions from that day to that day, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk us through that. My
emotions from, oh man, it's still surreal to this day, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, one thing about it, I always knew my identity, always knew God, and I knew who I was in God. You feel me? I just made a dumb decision that landed me in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
right.
That was a turning point to get back focused and aligned with God. You feel what I'm saying? I had a praying grandmother. I had like you say, we come from a church family, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I always knew who God was and what God can do. So it was just a turning point for me to get back focused. But to open up the store now, man, it ain't nothing but God. I couldn't afford that, man. When I caught that case, I couldn't get jobs, but like I was working at AutoZone for like $9.50. I'm using my checks every week to go buy clothes for my brand. You feel what I'm saying?
Dedication. Dedication.
I'm borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta push this brand. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Can't afford no store, man. That's faith. That's God, bro. So I know where my blessings come from, and I ain't ashamed to talk about it, man.
So with that being said, I got two things to say. So what would that lead you to say to not even the youth? Because we always think that we need to speak to the younger people. We have some older people that need some leadership too.
Yeah, some guidance.
What would you say to a person that got in trouble, that get caught in trouble, like as far as it's light at the end of the tunnel? Because nobody ever sees it. We could tell you a million times it's like the end of the tunnel, but until you get to that tunnel and see that light, you don't care about none of that shit.
Man.
But the people that have seen it, and then after that, I seen you brought some bags in here, and we know we got some shit that we put in order. We need you to put that. We want that to be put on display too, so they can see how you. Because the Grand, that's one of his shirts. That shirt, Chase Your Dreams, under it says Grand. Yep. I don't know if y'all heard me say I want that, but I did.
Right.
Damn it.
Chase Your Dreams was one of the first designs that came out of Grand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Everything that we create got a purpose behind it, man. You know, my goal, like I said, is to inspire, to motivate. So I ain't trying to be the next, let's say, Balenciaga, none of that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to push my people to, move with purpose, bro. Everything we do got to have a purpose. You feel what I'm saying? And I guess to answer a part of your question, everything that I do, I know it starts with a thought. So to give advice to anybody, it would be to guard our thoughts and, dwell on pure and positive, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you go through, I know it sound crazy and it sound impossible right now, but it's possible, man. It's possible, man.
Definitely.
It's possible. With belief.
With belief and faith. You ain't always gonna see it. But faith is,
Me and G always talk about it, and it had been times that I've been like, God damn, bro, like what are you talking about? Because he had hit me with a scripture quick, and my family, I have family, my grandma, all my family not faith driven in church like that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Sunday, me and him ain't no telling we might be out of town rolling.
Right.
You know
Definitely.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely.
That don't mean that we don't have faith in a higher power, but the conviction that y'all have in God. I'm gonna tell y'all a story before I shut up. A nigga, one of our people, I don't remember who it is, but I was told this. One of my people was kicking it with us, and he know the Bible. That nigga told me, he said, dog, cause Tone, cause you, like, if we was living in a Bible time, nigga, you'd be a Judas. I thought the nigga was telling me something good. Nigga, real, I'm not perfect. I'm not, this not me making it
Definitely.
up.
For sure. He
And
not.
What made me find out as I said it to somebody that know the Bible, they like, nigga, do you know what he said to you? I'm like, what? They tell me, I'm like, who the fuck told me this?
Man.
Because I don't know, because I'm thinking all I know is a nigga placed me in the Bible?
With Judas.
Like,
Man.
As a traitor, my nigga.
Man.
I don't know. I'm thinking, but this
Man.
probably was a hoe ass nigga that saw my qualities.
Yeah.
And see, because I now that I know who Judas is, if I had to speak for myself, I say I've never been nothing near that nigga.
Right.
Man,
But
look,
perception is everything. Maybe somebody do feel that way.
Man.
I came up in a church with my granny, man. She used to always take me to church. And young, I used to just go for the donuts, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, for real, like I'm keeping it
I thought my
100.
brothers gonna be like, nigga, fuck whoever said you was Judas, nigga. I know who Judas was, you and Judas.
But
No, but you wasn't a Judas nigga,
you
though.
Definitely, you know that, but you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, at first, you know, when I used to go, it was just for the donuts, because the donuts used to always be down
Like
there,
he
right?
can't go to Dunkin'.
But the more and more I got to going, you start learning more. This young, man.
Big
I'm
facts.
like 6, 7 years old, bro.
Big
like,
facts.
Right.
Like, so when you a kid, you not really knowing what you think you knowing yet, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So you sitting there, and when you falling asleep, you getting pinched. When you need something, you get a peppermint.
That's how
you know
they
what I'm
do
saying.
it?
You just trying to get the word, but then I think, you know, as you become older, like 5, 6, 7 years old, you kind of acutely aware to what's going on. The word itself, you right? So even if you don't know what's going on, of being a kid, the words start to sink in. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
And make no
so
mistake.
it really sunk in. But I know as I got older, I did a lot of crazy things, but I always believed in God, and
Yeah.
I always prayed.
You
know
made
what I'm
me
saying?
think
And I
about
always
something too, bro.
made sure it was real.
Remember, they used to always cuss me out because where I was, I moved on Joy Road in '92. So before then, we would ride up, and we used to frequent. We still frequent the Dexter Linwood area to this day,
Yeah,
and
for
all
sure.
love. Shout out to the Dexter Linwood
DLA,
area.
man. All my peoples,
But
man. For real.
We would ride up Ewall, and I'd be like, I used to
Yeah, on
eat
Prairie.
Sunday church at
Yeah,
Sunday
for sure.
here. We get the lunches here. We lived on. I was born on Prairie and Ewall, so it was a church up there. But that's not to say that when I was going in there, I was listening. You know what I'm saying?
But
Saint Cecilia.
That's what I'm saying.
My other grandma lived down the street from Saint Cecilia on Stoughton. So every summer, the kids that lived in the area could be in the basketball program for free. So I didn't have to learn what Father John and them.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right,
And I'm kind of glad because I heard a lot of shit about St. Suzanne niggas. Shout out, I love my St. Suzanne niggas, and I'm not knocking everybody. But you know, they was pedophiles in that bitch. They was fucking niggas in that bitch. So I'm glad I didn't want to hear the word. Not saying that the
see,
word had.
No, don't say you went back. You didn't want to hear the word.
I didn't hear
You don't wanna hear they
Catholic
word.
I didn't hear the word of
See,
the
that's what I'm
Catholic.
saying. Like I wasn't
predator.
really like paying attention as much, but it started to sink in when I wasn't hearing nothing.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, right then, as he was coming out of the pastor's mouth, I really wasn't getting it.
'Cause-
But you still hear it though, like it kind of
Yeah.
still ring in you, and you like, okay, so now I know that this is that, and this is right from wrong, and you know, as a kid, you start to learn that then, and it was sad as I got older, I chose wrong, but I used to always think, if I do something wrong to you, I could pray for forgiveness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that.
Only thing I used to look at, like,
Repent.
you couldn't pray for forgiveness for killing yourself. So that never was on my
And
mind.
that was the
You know
craziest
what
shit.
I'm saying? So
Because you never can-
I got a question on that.
You never
But I
can make
did
that
all
right
that
with
shit.
God though.
Look, that's why he tapped in before I could say it.
Exactly.
That's not
Exactly.
why.
Exactly.
No, let me fucking tell y'all why I think that is. Listen, back in the day, we were brought over here. We had a whole nother religion, a whole nother language, a whole nother belief. A lot of things that were pressed upon us was European based.
Definitely.
Okay.
So if you're my product and my base of money and y'all help me, if y'all kill yourselves, what can I do? What do y'all take? Y'all take away from my money. If I embed in y'all head, if y'all kill yourself, that's the only thing that y'all can. How and this is me.
Yeah,
I don't want to say how in the fuck. I want to say
You've been cussing all this time.
how does the Lord forgive you for killing another man, but he mad at you for killing yourself? Listen, that was European based to stop the people. When they was bringing us over the passage, people was jumping over the other end of the ship, killing themselves. We rather die than come over here. They got a mirror in the ocean about us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
That's
why not have you? Because you're a great leader, and what you saying embedded in everybody on this table here. So why not make you preach this to us? Obey master. Not
listening to
obey
you.
your master. Because if I'm listening to the Bible, like, obey God, because this is his name, God or Jesus, right? Not obey your master.
and
It's no
everything,
war.
Higher power.
God was the Father. Jesus was the Son.
So we're the master.
The higher power.
If you disobey your master, this and third. It's a lot of things that was written in the passage that made me wonder and made me think. I always tell Jen, it's no disrespect to y'all beliefs and all of that, but I think the only reason that the one sin that's not forgiven, the only sin that's not forgiven is committing suicide. That's the only one.
Let me tell y'all
kill
this.
10 niggas.
Let me tell y'all this. The Bible never said that, bro. Y'all can't show me
No,
one scripture that
that's
says
that's
that.
not-
That's
Okay.
something that's man-made. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
You see what
Okay.
Nobody could tell you. Yeah, the Bible don't say that.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I said,
I did hear
felt
that. I heard
Yeah.
the
I
one
felt
sin
that.
Right.
that you can't come back from is killing
No, see,
yourself.
I never said that.
It's not. It was
I
never.
said
See,
that's what I felt.
And that's the thing.
Because I felt like I couldn't ask for forgiveness because I'm gone.
And that's
My way.
Yeah.
I don't know enough.
I
See
feel
what
you.
I'm saying?
Hey,
That's
and I,
what I'm
and I
When
thought
you
that
hit them
growing up, to be
pearly
honest.
gates, God may pick and choose a turn till you turn your punk ass around.
But that's okay. I mean, I won't be
I
here
quit.
no more, right?
What you were saying? Because I'm
cool.
sorry. Yeah, I'm
Nah,
not being
man. No,
disrespectful.
man. You crazy.
He on one.
Well, we
He
just got to
ready.
know who God is, man. God is love, bro. So who is anybody to tell you going to hell for doing this, doing that?
Exactly.
We, ain't nobody here perfect, man.
How
You
do we
feel?
know what the heaven and hell is? Because I feel like this hell right here.
You feel like this hell?
I feel like we live in hell. Pac said it the best, and I believe it. We already in hell. Our dumb
Our
asses
dumb ass is not even knowing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Pac was poetic. Like he was. That's my favorite rapper.
I don't want to be toxic.
so that's why I believe it's a heaven.
The devil this is the devil's world. This
But
is
listen,
the God of
but
Yeah, for
and
sure, for
that
sure.
don't
The
mean-
devil,
listen.
when the devil
got more power.
When the devil shows
Then
something
who?
to you,
In this world
Then who?
than anybody.
No.
So
You
what I
got more
have
power.
been told-
You have more dominion. You got more authority than the
I
devil.
have been told
Oh
this,
yeah, I believe
and
it.
I've been told this.
But
I said,
Looking out at everybody else,
but there's,
what do you
but
really
there's
think?
different listen,
Like,
when the
it's
devil
too
shows
many
himself
devils.
to you in your life, or shows himself to you, to me, to you, he's not gonna be a red being with a tail and a.
That's what
horns
people-
and-
you know what I'm saying?
That
Right,
devil
that's what I'm
comes in
saying.
many forms,
You
dog.
hear it?
He looks like
The
He
devil
come in perks. He come
Yes.
in Molly. He come in all that, man.
Women?
So with a
Do
nigga
he
black
come in
women,
weed?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
the shit that the money, The
Money?
money itself.
Greed.
Like anything that you think that you could obtain
Anything
that
that-
make your life move forward.
Anything
Like,
that you're willing to worship.
yeah,
God.
exactly.
And I'll
exactly.
tell you this.
That's the devil. That's what I'm saying, Miles.
Every gentleman, every man, woman, or whomever that bases forward moving on money by any means necessary, I stay the fuck away from.
Man.
For
Stay
sure.
the fuck away
All right,
from.
man. Let me get back to, because we got all into
Okay.
that. You know what I'm saying? We
Right
get back
to
to my
religion.
man. Take us out, man. Let
Yeah,
them know
so-
where you at, how to find
Let us
you.
know and
where
hurry
the
up and open
store
some of
at,
that shit so we
and
can see it on there, 'cause
everything,
we
so
too
many.
we can do the
No, you go ahead, Tom. I'm gonna grab a couple. I'm gonna grab these bags
Yeah.
right
For
quick.
sure.
Let them know where you can find you. and
Grind
all
Grind Clothing on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We located at 1805 Franklin Street, Detroit, Michigan. That's downtown. We about a block north of the Riverwalk. We right off Jefferson. We south of that Ford dealership. Y'all know what a Ford dealership is on?
Yeah,
So I'm
for
south
sure.
of that, man. Right on the intersection
sure.
of
For
Orleans
sure.
and Franklin.
Where I'm at.
For sure.
I wanna show y'all.
And
where-
look, man, just let y'all know, man, the peoples that come in, man, they got his own bag.
It's not my bag.
Got
It's
it. He got
yours.
his
That's
own
mine.
shit.
That go with my
Okay,
Yeezys
don't-
for tomorrow.
fuck your
I
Yeezys.
know this go with my Yeezys.
Look,
They
you
come
wanna-
out.
We talking about
I
God
didn't
and
want
the
to
devil.
rap
You
with
want
it,
to
but
bring
I'm
up.
gonna rap with my
See how the devil works?
Let me see. I got.
You
Y'all,
agree?
y'all got the
Easy,
grind,
you know
got the
what I'm saying?
definition on that boy.
Yeah, I like these. I like
This
these.
man,
I like
look,
these.
this
I like
man,
these.
cause
Check
the
'em out.
Yeezys that come out tomorrow, this color and this color.
Man, come
Anybody that know what
Man,
they know,
check
they
out
know.
Grind, man. He shouldn't be throwing Yeezy
Shout
name
out.
up while we
No.
doing the Grind. We just gonna do this. You see this nigga
I
tomorrow?
want to explain why the young
Just see
man
him
did
tomorrow.
We got 1 minute. So
Man.
look, hey, what's the address again down there to the store?
That's 1805 Franklin Street,
Man,
Detroit.
much love, man.
Hey, man,
love
appreciate
this
y'all,
shit,
man.
man.
I love what
Love
y'all
this shit,
doing, man.
Love this.
Hey, listen,
And we paying him after the show go off. We ain't
ain't nothing for free. So take your ass down to Grind Grind on East Franklin Street and pay for a
I
shirt.
don't know how much I owe him, but I'm paying.
Hey. But the next people that come on at the grind, man, y'all gonna have to, hey man, come on, man, bring some shit. Let us know. We a sponsor.
And it's over.
Put
We-
y'all shit out, man.
Hey, no.
love
Hey,
y'all.
real quick before we get out of here too, though, I want to give a shout out to Lil Ed and Grind because he's doing big things with the
Shout out.
with the youth football teams right now.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
designed
that's
he designed a bunch of uniforms for 7-on-7 programs this year. He
That's
designed a
what's
new uniforms for the West Side Steelers this year.
Yeah.
He's gonna do some things with me with the Southfield Falcons, designing some uniforms. He's giving back to the community that way.
Yes,
He's a
sir.
football kid himself, so you know what I'm saying. That's his way of giving back, man.
Shout out.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
And I need another shirt
So
like
check
this
up,
for my
boys.
girl.
We
I got
love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Holla at us, man. We back at y'all next week, man. We love y'all.
God damn it.
Peace out. We out of here, y'all.
I didn't.